11,000 Americans will die waiting for transplants this year. In the meantime, the Medicare program is putting people who are lucky enough to have a kidney transplant at risk by cutting off their coverage. Why do you think this has gone on for 50 years?
A kidney transplant is an investment that the government makes into the patient's future. Unfortunately, that investment is lost, and the patient's health will take a turn for the worse if they cannot get their immunosuppressive drugs.
By simply paying for the cost of these drugs and preventing patients from crashing back into dialysis, the federal government can save hundreds of millions of dollars and improve thousands of lives.
So after years, literally a decade of wrestling with the policy, a light finally shone over at the Congressional Budget Office, and they confirmed what others have known all along, that this delivers savings to Medicare.
It was interesting to watch this campaign develop. I mean, we've been around since 1987, so we've been here through the earlier campaigns and had the frustration of not being successful. I must admit, over the past year, there's been times I said, can this one be different? And I felt it could be.
Coming up, we're talking about Honor the Gift, guys.
Yeah, it's a campaign to protect the gift of life by removing Medicare's 3-year limitations on annual rejection of reimbursement.
The campaign was purposely designed to bring more people to that appreciation, to bring more people to the table, and to really to empower transplant patients to be able to use their voice in conjunction with the general community, because we recognize that this is a societal issue.
I feel like people had just given up on it ever happening, that it just wasn't going to ever get passed, so why put in the effort and the work? So I think CareDx really stepping up and saying, no, this is important to patients, and kind of, leading and paving the way, I think really made a huge difference.
The passion that was there from CareDx and the Honor the Gift staff and all of the advocates that were involved, I just knew it was gonna pass. And so when it did in December, I was like, it just was just so excited.
More than anything, my first thought was, oh my God, I was a part of actual change. And to be able to say that I was a part of this amazing group of patients, clinicians, organizations, friends, family that enacted actual change for future generations to not have a battle that they have to fight is honestly, if that's the one thing I accomplish in my life, I'll be happy.
It will be such a relief for all of us to know that if something is to happen, we have something to fall back on to protect us and to protect this precious gift that we received either from a living or deceased donor. Thank you so much for honoring the gift. This means so much to me and all transplant recipients and transplant recipients to be.